Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode number 574. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the last couple of interviews. I missed a little bit of news, but those interviews were fun. If you want to listen to them or check out the videos, they're there. I had a cool interview with Sarah Polton, like an author, uh, actress, writer, mostly horror, but she was real cool. And then interview the Conrad, game developer, who did Please Stop Crying, this game that I played on stream. It was fun. They were great conversations with creatives. Hope you enjoy them. I like to talk to people, try to have a little bit of discussions and shit like that instead of me just being very hateful on here or angry or stupid or whatever or funny. I don't know what. But otherwise, me, I've been here just chilling, uh, trying to not be tired. I took a little bit of mushrooms yesterday, very very little. It was nice. It helped me sleep. Uh, so yeah, they were nice. No, it was nice. It was a nice little amount of mushrooms, and we'll see. Maybe I'll try some more. I don't know. I like them though. They helped me sleep. They weren't like the marijuana I tried that one time that just like fucking made me lose my mind. That was pretty bad. I almost like my brain almost just came out of my body. And I didn't like that feeling. But the mushrooms were great. I can see why Mario likes them. Um. Anyways, let's check out the news. There's a lot of news going on here. Uh. I mean, OJ died. I don't know if I talked about that. I don't think I did because that did happen, but that's already moved on. OJ died. All the jokes about him, his murder, being dead, blah blah blah, whatever. Here's news that happened pretty dim. Iran launches drone and missile attack at Israel, and yeah, they launched 300 drones and a bunch of missiles. And if you see like the videos of it, it looks like a little drone show and stuff like that. It doesn't look threatening, but it's very very threatening. So this isn't good. This is when Iran's getting in the middle of Palestine and Israel. This is kind of war because I know if you know if Iran was gonna go there, then the U.S. was gonna come help, and then if the U.S. butts in, then Russia's gonna help. So it's really on the cusp of on the precipice, one might say, of World War III because a lot of people are saying that. And people were like, "Well, as long as the U.S. doesn't interfere, right, then we're good." U.S. military shoots down Iranian drones targeting Israel. Yeah, I know. I guess we got in the middle of this, right? So of course the U.S. wants to get in the middle of everything, put their hand in everyone's pudding or finger. I don't know what maybe their whole hand, right? And everybody's pudding. Um, what bugs me about this the most, and not that Iran is helping Palestine, and it's that the U.S. is helping, and then not even that the U.S. is helping Israel, right? But it's that the U.S. is trying to help, was trying to help Iran and Israel, or Palestine and Israel and Iran. They're trying to help everyone through their own little wars by, oh, here's some aid, here's some money, here's some aid, here's some help, here's not troops and not like whatever, but money here, aid here, food here, fucking whatever, therapy, whatever resources. Here's some phones for TikTok videos, whatever the fuck they do, right? So here's the US butting in now, and it's like the US doesn't mind if these people fight, but when the fight gets like too out of hand, they want to come and like, whoa, 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 they're like the adults that let the kids fight it out. But once someone starts bleeding, whoa, 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 we gotta stop it. Bandage them up, and y'all could keep fighting. Like I don't know. What the U.S. is just ridiculous, and Biden too. He wants like I don't know if he wants to be everyone's friend or he's just like too like senile. Because I know he's not stupid, but it's like he's senile and he's losing his mind with all this stuff. And of course, you could argue, well, it'd be the same with Trump. I don't think it would, but I know everyone was saying if Trump was president, we would be in a war, and we're still in a war. So what's going on? Like obviously it wasn't Trump. Any president who's going to be there is going to happen. And maybe we would be in the same situation with Trump, maybe, but we were promised that we wouldn't be in the situation if we voted for Biden, right? Not me because I didn't vote because I'm a felon. No, I didn't vote because I just don't vote. Not since Obama, when I was just trying to, get in good with my cousin. But like now, well, that and I can't be called racist now because I voted for Obama, right? That's my scapegoat there. Love your work, scapegoat. Real glass, cry me a river. But yeah, now whose fault is it? Like all this shit's going down because of that, right? So it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And then you're even hearing stuff like this here. A Sydney knife attacker shot dead after killing six in Bondi Mall. And I don't know where this is. Sydney, is that Australia? I know there, like, I don't even think you're really allowed to have guns. Only the police are. And here's yeah, it's in Australia. And some dude just went in with a knife. Yeah, Australia has some of the world's toughest gun and knife laws. And this dude goes in. He looks like a foreign, right? He's not Australian. He's like what? Ayush Singh. So no, no, no. That's not him. That's someone who was working in a cafe. I'm sorry. Um. So who was this dude? I don't even know. He looked Indian, right? Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna make me sound racist. It doesn't say who here though, so it's very trying to hide it, right? An attacker who fatally knifed six people in a Sydney mall. The assailant was shot by a police officer after he attacked shoppers. Five of the six victims killed were women, while eight people, including a 9-month-old baby, were taken to the hospital. Police at this stage do not believe the attack was terrorism related. But dude, the attacker was non-Australian. I'll say that. He looked Middle Eastern, and the fact that this article doesn't want to say what race he was is showing you who owns, because if it were a white dude, if it were a black dude, if it were whatever, I don't know if it was black dude, but they would say, but they're trying to keep this on the no, 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 this wasn't race related, this wasn't religious related, this was just a random attack and random rampage and what's the word? Tragedy, right? Could not have been prevented. It's a tragedy. But yeah, this guy was obviously a piece of shit if all he did was go in and attack women. I know there's a video showing around of the attacker, and I'm not gonna look for it. I just saw it a little while ago, but it was the attacker going after a family, and a dude gets in the middle, like, "Hey, come get me! Don't go after this family or these women or these children." And the attacker like got out of his way to go towards the women like he was trying to get weaker people. He was just trying to kill weak people or women who are fairly weaker than men, which is an argument itself, right? The whole biology of women versus men and that not being real, but that's a whole nother argument itself. It has nothing to do with this. But yeah, so the fact that they're trying to say this isn't like motivated by terrorism or anything is yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. This is just like a terrible person, and this is like with them letting in what's the word? It's not illegal. They're letting in the migrants that just want to fuck with the country, dude. It's like putting a like you have the red ants, right? And they're all doing fine, and then you put in like a random ant in there and it starts fucking with everyone, with all the other ants. Um it's just not it's not right, but whatever. They're going to try to label this not racially motivated, not terroristically motivated, but it was a piece of shit who was led in the country because I don't know, they want to start letting people in, and it's like you gotta let them in the right, you gotta vet these people. Uh, it's I don't know, I don't know how long we're gonna keep letting this happen before it's like, man, we really got to not let people in anymore. There's a reason why other countries want to get rid of certain people and try to get them into other countries because they don't want the madmen or the psychos or the groupies or the cocaines or the crazies. They don't want those people. Nobody wants those people. They're literally like animals. They're feral animals and they don't belong anywhere. Um, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's a terrible tragedy. I don't really pray a lot because I'm not a prayer, but prayers to Sydney if that's what your thing is and if that even helps, right? Does that help? Thoughts and prayers. That's what usually is done these days now, right? Besides if you fuck with someone through the US, then we'll either send money or go to war with you. I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore, right? Anyways, let's go on to some less, well, this is still depressing, but less war news and political. Lori and George Chappelle, world's Chappelle, Chappelle. Lori and George Chappelle, world's oldest conjoined twins, dead at 62. They were also the first same sex conjoined twins to identify as different genders when George came out as a transgender male in 2007 per Guinness World Records. And yeah, I'm seeing a picture here and they're pretty oddly, they look kind of like when you um accidentally glue your head to someone else's and it's like a sitcom sort of episode. But yeah, I guess they were the world's oldest conjoined twins and then they died. I'm assuming together. Did they die together? They lived independently since they were 24, traveling the world together as George pursued a career as a country singer and performed across the US. Lori was an award winning bowler who spent time working at the hospital. Wow. So they were conjoined, but one was a country singer and the other one was a bowler. It's pretty amazing. That's actually pretty amazing that they were able to kind of live separate lives while being stuck together. Uh, I wonder how they died. Like, did they die at the same time? Like both of their hearts stopped beating? Like I don't get it. You would think one of them would have stayed alive and then carry around the dead one. But no, prayers to them, I guess. I don't know. I that's cool that they were transgender before it was cool to be transgender, so that's pretty cool. But it must have been some like Maury or Jerry Springer type shit if they did it in 2007. That was, yeah, no, that wasn't cool yet to be transgender. So good for them. May their record not be beat. I don't think that will. But pretty amazing. Um, what else is here? We already talked about that. Oh, In and Out makes price pledge with California minimum wage law as others raise rates slash staff. So In and Out president Lindsay Snyder has vowed to protect the prices at West Coast's favorite burger chain. In a new Today interview, Snyder told NBC's Today that the private company won't see drastic price increases in California after the state's new minimum wage law. The FAST Act went into effect on April 1st, offering fast food workers a $20 an hour starting wage, up from the previous $16 standard. And I mean, an In-N-Out location in Los Angeles recently raised prices for a burger by 25 cents and a drink by 5 cents. That's actually not bad, considering that other places are rowdy, hiking up their prices. So that's good on them. I would say good for them, but In and Out sucks. I, I I've tried In and Out, and maybe it was just because of the way like they built an In and Out here in town. It's really a California thing, but they built one not recently. It was a few years back here in San Antonio, and it was like rowdy line down the highway bullshit, right, when they built it. And we have Whataburger. A lot of people call it Waterburger. I don't know why. A lot of Mexicans do, and it's just accepted that way. I don't know why. That's it's not water burger, it's what a burger. I love Whataburger. It is actually very good. I feel like consistently to any Whataburger you go to, it's very good. They got good burgers. They got good shakes. I think I talked about that the other day about a thick ass malt, right? I won't go into detail about all that, but you can hear it on the last episode of when I talked about milkshakes and malts, right? But um, I didn't like it in out. I had gotten like a regular burger from there, and I just didn't like it. Maybe I didn't order it right, and then also I'm a man who like I don't like a lot on my burger. I just like maybe barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, bacon, meat, cheese. That's it. I don't like all that gay shit like lettuce and tomato and onion. Well, I like fried onions if that's gonna be on there. That's good. But I don't like all that fancy stuff. I just like meat, maybe ketchup, but then I have barbecue sauce, mayonnaise. That's it. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't get it animal style, whatever the fuck they tell you to do it, or you got to do it in the scoogly moogly style where you get it raw and with the fucking egg on the side with ice cream, Rice Krispie treat fried into it. I don't fucking know. I didn't care for it, so I'd rather spend my money at Whataburger. And then there's just a Whataburger like right down the street. So or just get a burger made at home, right? Well, good for them. Good for them that they're trying to keep their prices low considering everything's going up and getting smaller too, and then just not getting any better, just staying the same but getting more expensive, especially McDonald's. Not even worth it anymore. I remember when McDonald's double cheeseburgers were $1. That shit was a fucking deal. I'd get two of those fuckers, come home and eat them with some Pringles. God, that shit would hit the spot. Like my serotonin in my brain would be fine, and I'd feel happy for a little bit, and then I'd feel depressed again. So that was always good. I can think about it right now, getting goosebumps with those burgers. But now they're like 275 for a double cheeseburger, and then like I don't know. I'd rather just buy a plain ass burger and put my own cheese at home. I wish they had a piece of cheese that you can carry with you, like a piece of like I wish I could carry a piece of cheese in my wallet. And of course, it's not like doable because cheese is very perishable. Even like an American slice of cheese, right? It's gonna go bad eventually, or taste like really bad if you eat it, right? But I would like a pocket piece of pocket cheese, like that. That would be fucking great. That'd be a great invention if you could carry around a slice of cheese and you never know when you're gonna need it. Like pocket cheese. That's $1 billion idea right there. Idea right there. Can Elon Musk make that shit happen? Make it to where I carry around a piece of cheese, slice of cheese to put on something when I need it, or even just to eat it like a fucking pick me up. Who doesn't like just a slice of cheese? Bam. Fuck yeah. Like, or I'm flirting with a girl. Hey, you want a slice of cheese? Fucking nine times out of 10, it works every time, right? With the girl. Lastly, here, speaking of girls, Coachella was live on YouTube 2024, and I guess live, in person. I don't know. I just saw a little bit. I didn't even watch it on YouTube. I didn't care to. But influencers flocked to main stage for Lana Del Rey headline set, and I guess Lana Del Rey headlined Coachella for 2024, and I'm happy for her. From what I saw, people were saying she lost weight, and I'm glad. I mean, she looked good as a thick girl, but she looks like she's lost weight, and she looks back to when I would listen to her a lot. Her fuck it, I love you. Fuck it, I love you. I really do. Her sad girl shit. I love that shit. But yeah, I guess she headlined it and she looked good, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad she's doing her thing again. I like Lana Del Rey. I love her sad girl music. Pumps me up. I know it would pump me up when I drink fucking 3 energy drinks at work, and this is what makes us girls. And I'd fucking be sweating, jamming that shit out at work, pouring out bags of onions and shit. Fucking, what's the other song? I'm trying to think of the other song. Fucking, oh, my old man is Batman, but he don't love the way he holds my hand and he grabs me. He ran me from my heart. I love him. And we're off to the races, and we're to the races, knocking all over town. Cause I'm crazy, baby. I need you forever, now maybe. I'm in love, all over town. Lana Del Rey's good. But yeah, oh, I also heard that Grimes was performing. She had this huge like spider fucking mech thing that looked something out of fucking Wild Wild West, right? Like a huge spider machine. And then I saw people kind of talking shit that her music, I guess she couldn't like get her music going right on her cuz she kind of does her DJ music equipment, on her own, right, with her keyboard and her mixer, and that it was like double time, like 2 times the tempo, and she kept apologizing for it. And I feel bad. I like Grimes. I wish people wouldn't shit on her. I I really do like Grimes. She's like the like girl that she kind of reminds me of my niece when like she makes a mistake. I'm like, oh no, but I still love you. I love that you tried. You know what I mean? Like, even though like I feel like she's still just young, even though I don't think she's young at all, Grimes. But it's like, ah, you tried. And I'm proud of you for it, Grimes. You're trying. Yeah. I know the feeling. I really do. You're trying though. Like you're out there, you're doing it. It's hard. I'm proud of you, Grimes. I'm proud of you. But yeah, that's right. Is that it? Yeah, there's the music. That's all funny. I want to thank you all for listening to the podcast. And that's all funny. It's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. I do a podcast with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe, where we talk about wrestling. It comes out every Monday. Check it out. That's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Kayfabe. You can see video formats of that, this podcast, and a bunch of other stuff I do on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. See video versions of the interviews I do. You can see the wrestling podcast, this podcast video, as well as the live show I do with the wonderful men's salad called Tits and Areolas, where we talk about a movie we watch, play a little game. We do that on Tuesdays, live at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So check that out on Tuesdays. I have a Patreon if you want to check it out. Patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything. Gets you bonus episodes, early episodes, deleted episodes, ad-free episodes, all that good stuff. Or you want to buy any merch, check out the website www.retrohorrorinc.com, or just hit me up at Lorenzo Ariola on Twitter and Instagram. I have t-shirts, stickers, or prints. Check out the guy who does all my art at Retro Horror Inc., the broader graphic art at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram, Twitter. Thank you to everyone. Still here. Okay. Thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Thank you to everyone. Take care. Bye. I went long on the outro.